Have you looked at your life and thought, why does everyone else seem to have it figured out except me? Maybe you studied one thing, you are working in something completely different, or you have interests pulling you in three other directions, and somewhere along the way you started believing you have fallen behind. I want to challenge that belief, because I don't think you are behind. I think you're building. We've been taught that success should look like a straight line: graduate, get the job, climb the ladder, retire. But real life rarely follows that script. So the people who create the greatest impact often have careers that look messy from the outside. Every chapter gave them something they couldn't have learned any other way. Now, think about your own journey. Maybe your first job didn't pay much, but it taught you discipline. Maybe the second role wasn't your dream job, but it taught you how to communicate with people. Maybe your business failed, but it taught you resilience. Just maybe you volunteered when no one was watching, but that's where you learned leadership. At the time, those experiences felt disconnected, right? Now imagine if they were actually preparing you for something bigger. That is what I call building. In the building framework, every experience asks you one question: what did this experience build in me? Not why did this happen to me? What is this teaching me? Because every experience leaves you with something: a skill, a perspective, a relationship, a lesson, or a strength you didn't know you had. I know this personally. I studied law. I have taught, I have edited academic research, I have built businesses. For a long time, I thought those chapters had nothing to do with each other. Now, I realize every one of them was preparing me for the work I do today. Nothing was wasted. And I believe the same is true for you. So if you are feeling stuck, if you're questioning your path, if you are wondering whether you have made too many mistakes, pause for a moment. Take out a notebook or open the notes app on your phone. Write down every road you have ever had, every opportunity, every setback, every season. Then ask yourself one simple question: what did each experience build in me? You might be surprised by how much you have already become. So over the next few weeks, I'm going to show you how to identify the hidden value in your experiences, uncover the skills you have already built, and use them to create a career, a business, and a life that truly aligns with who you're becoming. Because your story isn't random, it's preparation. If this message resonated with you, leave one word in the comments: building. I read every comment, and I would love to hear what season of life you are in. Share this with someone who feels like they are failing or falling behind. And if you are ready to start seeing your journey differently, follow this page and join me for the next episode of the Build Framework. Remember this: you are not starting over. You're building from everything you have learned, because nothing you have learned is wasted.